Hello Scorpio and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do the unexpected for you for the last half of May 2026 for the sign of Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you, so welcome. We have rest. Seems to be a focus for you for the last half of May. Let's see what else we get. Angel message for our lovely Scorpios. What does Scorpio need to hear? Thank you. Message for Scorpio. We have number 10, freedom. Archangel Zadkiel is setting you free from the restrictions that have been blocking your peace. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we have for you. Let's look at your unexpected energies last half of May 2026 for our lovely Scorpios. So we have woman holding a coin, number 42. I'm generally not gender specific in general readings. We have man holding a coin, number 43. We have the garden and the gate, number 30. Let's see what we have for you. Let's look at your tarot reading. What do we have for our lovely Scorpios? What does Scorpio need to know? The unexpected. Message for Scorpio. So we have the 5 of Swords. We have the 10 of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords here. And we have the 7 of Cups. So, Scorpio, it looks here that there's a situation where I feel that there are two people here. This could well be, certainly with the cards on the table, it feels a focus on money, and it might well be for you and your relationship here. Could well be a personal relationship here. Because I feel that there is something opening up for you in terms of, it could well be property. You could also look at this in terms of jobs and business, but for a lot of you it feels to do with property here and a strong sense of you want it. I feel that there's a determination here where one person wants to go for it. You know, the man holding the coin can represent, with the 10 of Cups, it represents long-term committed relationships, marriage, happy home, happy family. I feel that there is one person here in this scenario here who wants to stay within what they have and has been reluctant to open and move beyond the comfort zone, what they know, because it might well be that you have reared a family together. It just feels that sense of somebody is wanting to, I feel that something is opening up for you here. It feels to do with property. And there's a strong sense of one person wants to go for it, the other person doesn't, but one person really wants to go for it. But the garden and the gate is somebody who, as I shuffled the Ace of Pentacles, it can be linked with moving or relocating, new jobs, new business opportunities. But the garden and the gate is somebody who is choosing whether they stay within the seeming security of what they know, the garden. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. It's actually very nice, flourishing, comfortable, it's familiar. But are we restricting our growth? They have the key around their neck to open that gate to the wider beyond. So there's expansive energy, moving beyond limitations. And this is the freedom here. I feel that someone is attached to, it might well be a home or property or where you live. That means that you have to move away from it. And there's a lot of nostalgia and memories and happiness, and you might be closer to other family as well. But I feel that one person is really determined. I think something is opening up for you, and this is one person who's really determined to go for it. The Ace of Swords and the Seven of Cups is somebody who is really open to looking at the possibility of moving beyond what they know and not afraid to kind of let go of what's familiar. I did look at the bottom of the deck, so I'm going to put that down. Let's see what we have. What do we have for Scorpio? The Four of Swords. We have taken a step back to see the way forward. This is when we need to take a little rest, when we need to think, we need to consider, rethink, reevaluate, reconsider our position as well. So this is the energies that I'm seeing here, because I feel that there is something opening up for you, and it feels that it's going to involve moving or relocating, but it's moving from somewhere that you are attached to. Whether it's a job, a business opportunity, or an opportunity to get your dream home, this can be that scenario here. It can be, maybe family are in the mix as well, whether it's moving away from family or wider family or even nearer to it could well be the option here. But the fundamental energy remains the same. Something is opening up for you and you just want to go for it. It involves money and focusing on money and what you do with money. It feels like it's the opportunity that you don't want to miss. I think that you're going to win. I mean, this just feels that sense of you're going to get your own way in terms of someone opening up to consider the possibility of moving beyond what you know, because there's reevaluation going on here and reassessment and coming to a conclusion, okay, we'll go in that direction. Yeah, the Six of Swords. Six of Swords can actually be linked with moving away from one thing towards another. Can actually be very positive to do with health, healing, healthy changes as well. But the Six of Swords can actually be about moving or relocating as well. I feel for a lot of you here, yeah, and it's sad. I think that someone is attached to a situation here where they are sad to leave. I mean, it feels like there's emotional pain in making some kind of move. The King of Swords, but you know it's the right thing to do. However this is manifesting for you, the opportunity is opening up for you here, Scorpio, to move or relocate. And it feels like you're determined to go for it and you're determined to make it happen. And I feel that this person is coming round to your way of thinking. But there's a lot of nostalgia linked to your current circumstances and sadness and emotional pain in leaving it behind. But you know it's the right thing to do. However that manifests for you, I feel that this is affecting a relationship here. But you know it's the right thing to do. And like I said, wider family could be in the picture as well in terms of this move. For others of you, it can just be that sense of doing what's right for you. But I think that you are absolutely determined to go for this because you're seizing the opportunity that's before you. What do we have for Scorpio? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Message for Scorpio. So we have study. Number 36. Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. It could well be. Study might be involved, but it feels like studying the situation. Again, that Four of Swords energy, taking a step back to really analyse something here. We have health, and Six of Swords can be healthy changes. I mean, it's very positive to do with healing as well. Health issues. It might well be that whether it's to do with you or whether it's to do with, we can move or relocate for a number of reasons, our health issues. We can also move or relocate for, other people who we care about, we want to be nearer. But it can also be, it's the right thing to do to make this move, to move away from something that might not be serving you anymore towards something better. But it feels like there's emotional pain linked with this in terms of moving away from what you feel is right to move away from. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's easy. And it can also be to do with, again, jobs, business opportunities, but I feel it involves a move. And it's interesting the word freedom came out. Yeah, we have letting go. Number 6, allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. Yeah, I think it just feels like there's a hurtful energy here, letting go of something. And it feels like a home or a property, but it's the right thing to do. Some of you it can be a dream home, some of you it could be downsizing as well, or you could be moving for other issues, but the same thing applies here. It's the right thing to do, but it feels there's emotional pain linked with it. And we have imagination, number 41. Imagination now sets me free, divine ones, I send my thanks to thee. This is about being open-minded, and with imagination we don't have limitations. All right. What do we have for a lovely Scorpio spirit animal oracle message I'm going to pull 2 to finish off your reading. We have hedgehog, acceptance, embrace who you are. Bottom of the deck, we have otter, initiations, be open through this transitional time. And the transitional time is the Six of Swords, letting go of something to move towards something else. And we surrender, we go with the flow with this. We don't resist, we don't try to control. Because I feel that a lot of you, it's the right thing to do. Scorpio, big reading. That's what I have for you for the last half of May 2026. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful last half of May, Scorpio, and I will see you next time.